All right, I will call the Finance, Insurance, and Personnel meeting to order. Roll call, Cool here.
Wired here.
Hustler here.
Approval of meeting minutes from July 16th. We can take them all, August 5th, August 12th, August 17th, and August 18th.
Wired will move to approve the meeting minutes for July 16th, the special budget meeting minutes from August 5th, August 12th, August 17th, and August 18th.
Hustler with second.
Motion is second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Thanks, Gabe. I
Appreciate it.
appreciate the
very nice.
detail in the minutes. It's very nice to be able to see that.
You're welcome.
Citizen input. Anyone have anything that's not on the agenda? Hearing none. New business. June 2026 financial statements are not ready, so I will entertain a motion to
I move to defer
Yep.
the June 2026 financial statements, payroll, general disbursements, and clerk treasurer's report.
Hustler will second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. 4B, general budget discussion. So we'll start off, in your packet, you will see capital.
It is updated online.
Bonus, thank you.
So this is the working copy. I did send this to all the department heads. Chad had an update this morning. I did add the apparatus for the fire department in there. Obviously, it looks like it hits in 1 year, but if we do a financing package, that'll be amortized out. So what I would like to do is just look through these once again. We kind of skimmed over them again. Is there anything someone sees that we may need to alter or change? Only thing I could think of is, Chad, you're not out 2030 out with road projects or anything like that, even on the horizon yet, huh?
The mayor and I set up a meeting at some point to reprioritize our streets.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of streets to be determined and dates to put in, and some other streets add on, but that'll be a conversation we're gonna have to have. We were gonna do it a while back, but that didn't happen, so.
Big projects yet? Are we whittling some of those down?
Well, we were out road patching before that bike race. County goal is getting pretty rough.
It is getting bad.
To my knowledge, the sanitary sewer, the water and the storm sewer is all original underneath it.
Yep.
19 something.
Yeah.
When they redid the road 97, it was just, the surface, so. I mean, the road's 30 years old again. And it's, I don't know if it can be slip line, but this sanitary sewer by Lessinger Street is deep, like 20-some feet deep.
Right.
So that'll have to be a conversation we have.
We're not slip lining anything. In case
Yeah.
you're wondering,
How deep is your stuff?
I have no idea.
No idea.
Just the age and condition of it, but I didn't go look at it, but
Right.
problem with slip lining is you can't do all laterals on it. You don't own laterals, but it's still, by the time you go digging through that street and everything else.
Vibratory compacting.
What's that?
Vibratory compacting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chad, would you just make a note for that review that I would like to see Grove Street fixed between 19 and 89?
That was gonna
One of those years, just,
That was gonna be my next conversation. Grove Street and Gregor Street are not on the list, and
Grove's just a little short one, I mean, that should be connected through when we do the second, by the second one,
Yeah.
19.
Yeah, there's a hole in there today, I was out filling that in with recycled blacktop, and I was waiting for the equipment, so I just walked the whole street, and it's like, and then a semi drives down it.
No trucks.
Yeah.
Right, no trucks.
Yeah. But we should just pick that up when we're going through with those two.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But other than that, I gotta look and see one more time.
Yeah.
This is not the updated one in the packet. No?
Yeah, it was hard to find the ones that were, and I didn't have a hard copy to reference against,
Yeah,
To-
it's not.
pick out the changes. I wondered if we could asterisk those as we make them for a while.
I'm gonna print another copy, cause these are just, this is not the updated one.
Can we go do it?
Hold on, go ahead, Tim.
I was talking with Chad on Van Buren South, Milwaukee Avenue to the dead end. We just did a brand new overlay on that.
The Milwaukee Avenue portion should probably be deleted off of that
That's-
Van Buren Street project.
That one's got about 300,000. We just overlaid it, the county just did it. What, 2 years ago?
Last year.
Last year.
Milwaukee?
Milwaukee Street
Milwaukee,
going
yeah.
to the
So,
Catholic cemetery. From Van Buren to
Yep.
the Catholic cemetery, got a brand new fresh overlay last year. My question is, why are we digging it up?
do I gotta print this from the email?
I don't know. That doesn't seem to make sense. And
It doesn't make sense to me.
maybe it was just something that didn't get
It
updated.
was a oversight.
It's probably intended to go together, but who came in and did Milwaukee? Did we do
The
it?
county did.
We had Jefferson County do it last year, part of that,
It's like a grant.
Oh.
we had this.
That was that use it or lose it
X
money.
amount of dollars we
Yeah.
had to use up.
22 AM.
They actually did two portions of Milwaukee for us. on that.
7:35.
They did Van Buren Street, Milwaukee to the west.
DPW
and then they
changes,
did
yeah.
between Harrison
Cause
and
his
Jefferson.
moved around, so these numbers, the total numbers will look a lot different. Print a few extra if you want to. So yeah, Chad had some, changes this morning. Gabe's gonna print some copies, so
I'm still waiting for numbers for the out year piece of equipment. Midstate finally got here today. So I'll have some accurate numbers for you-ish. Cause
for like the
Like the
loader,
end loader.
loader and stuff.
loader and the tractor. That kind of stuff, the street sweeper, and like I said, I emailed you this morning, you could, put them out years 2030. And kind of the TBD, and, if there's something I can buy for a skid loader, a different attachment, instead of replacing a
Yeah.
$150,000 tractor, I will,
Make it make sense.
yeah.
And then Kelly at the library had some additional things too, hopefully when he brings that. There's some additional stuff that they had, but she indicated, maybe I got that in here already, yeah. Maybe, that's probably on the one this morning as well, the update, so missed that one. And I sent it out, but I neglected to have time to print that, I apologize.
Yeah, the printed one
Charlie sometimes isn't correct.
and the online one appears to be the same for the library.
No, you'll see the one that's, my copy from this morning that I emailed about 7:30 this morning. 7:36 this morning is the updated copy, which we don't have yet.
Oh.
That's what Gabe's going to print.
Okay. So it's not online, right, either?
It's not, yeah, it's not in the packet, and it's not online, because I made the last changes this morning. I think he had this all done, so,
I think I know. I think I updated
It's
the
all right.
city council packet.
yeah, these look better.
Which is really-
Thank you.
you know,
These look better.
It's the same, the library, it's the same.
That's on me, I'm sorry.
So, yeah, library had, gutters in 31, kitchen and meeting room counter, that's in 29. The main entrance door replacement, that's in 2028 for 20,000. And some masonry work next year, I think that's tuck point she talked about before, right?
Yeah, it was them pillars and stuff.
What's, you know, what's with the doors?
They're starting to rust out.
Are they?
You know, how much salt we gotta put on the north side of the building.
Oh, that's right, it's like the fire department. But she indicated to me all their entries here, all through 31 are fund balance, right now as it stands, so. That was the big update.
I don't see any difference between the three that I have now.
Should
I understand that, but I don't.
look at the page 3, the actual CIP costs.
I'm looking at the library.
That one might not been all the changes, that might have been already there.
Okay, I didn't know where to look for changes.
Yeah, that's on me, I'm sorry.
No, I don't even know what lines you're in, Charlie, I don't,
Well, library's orange, obviously.
right, but that's identical on the 3 copies I have.
The one I just gave you.
Yep,
It's
Oh.
identical
Yeah,
on
because
the
the
3
library
copies
was,
that I have.
yeah, the library was updated yesterday.
yeah, I was just pointing that out,
Sorry.
because that changed in the last couple of days compared to what it was the last time we met,
Okay.
all right?
Yeah?
Same with the fire department, they moved the brush truck from 2027, which was next year,
Yep.
out another year. So that moved to 28. Gave us a little space, we still don't know about the SCBA, hopefully by the end of the month. Maybe in the next month, huh?
And the next month for sure.
So those were the major changes, I believe. So if we look down, we discussed on how much we usually borrow. The numbers on the totals, which would be on page 3, the first block there, not the funding sources down below, but the first block, totals. We take a pretty big hit in 2027, that's just because we deposit that fire apparatus just in 1 year, knowing it's gonna be spread out, but, the rest of the years aren't bad. They're balanced a lot better now, they're 1.5, 1.6, 1.1, 1.7.
Yep.
Probably doable. I haven't heard anything back from Ellers, they're working on our ordinance for, our borrowing as well. Cause we have an overly restrictive borrowing cap. I think the levy limit, state statutes is 5%, we're like 3.5 or so.
Our own.
Our
Own
own
restriction.
Our own restrictions, and we've heard from both Baker Tilly and Ellers that we should change that and go with what the state allows us to do. It gives us some more headroom there. So,
I don't like credit cards.
yeah. So, if anyone has any changes that you think we need maybe moving around, my point was to bring this and look through it and see if we need to move anything out or not before I send this to Ellers to start working on how this could all, work out for funding.
That $8,000 for that roller whacker unit.
I left it in there because it's not a big ticket
No,
item.
it's not a big ticket item. The unit's 20 years old, but it's only got 400 hours on it. I mean, it's,
Yeah,
the mayor had requested, you know, put all my equipment on there, but
Yep.
it's not a
Yeah.
necessity. As of right now, or next year, that I foresee.
not a big ticket item, like I said. If you don't use much salt over the winter, you might have enough to buy it outright anyhow.
Yeah, we'll see. I was getting pretty scared last winter.
Yeah. The reports, they say it's gonna be the opposite this winter, but we'll see how that all works out. And change 2027 your dump truck to 150, and the one that's out at 35 to 150, but I didn't change the other ones. I guess you'll wait
Yeah.
and see how much that quote comes back as.
Yeah, I got the quote from the bodybuilder, that was 120,000-ish, but I haven't got either quote back from the actual truck manufacturers. They told me not until September because that's when the prices changed, so I couldn't
Of
make it.
course.
Well, and then the worst part about it is Cummins is discontinuing the L9. They're going to a max 10 or an L10, so that's, yeah, I don't know what the price is gonna be, so.
More.
Trying to compress their offerings, probably.
What's that?
Compress their offerings.
Yeah, I went with the Freightliner salesman, we went line for line last week to take off, you know, like the whole, I mean, I don't need a chrome grill and just everything they could take off. That's aesthetics, you know.
Was it back in the day, you could AM radio, you'd either get AM or AM FM.
Heater delete. Southern cars.
But that works a lot better if you can push those big ticket items there, loader and all that's the street sweeper. It works better in that spot out than 30, which we didn't have much.
Did,
This isn't gonna leave a lot of wiggle room for street projects, sort of once again, why I asked you what's out that far.
it's hard to project that.
Hard to project that, we're not, through 29 basically, right? For street projects as far as we're out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Even that gets a little wonky.
And the quick trip one, that's in 33 obviously, but those numbers, who knows where that's gonna come in.
33 or 31?
It's right at the last page there, 1.8. So,
Yeah. The 89 project will be a little bit cheaper because they're giving us a credit from the upsizing the storm on Hendricks. It was like $180,000, so that'll come off of the 89 project. that we're gonna pay. So it wasn't cash in hand, but it was a trade, so I mean. I thought that was a fair,
Cash out of hand.
I thought that was a fair negotiation with the DOT that day.
yeah. And you got them to sign on paper for that.
They're taking down trees for us and they're.
Thoughts?
My only question is there's something inflationary built into this as things are out, and it's nobody's fault,
It's a crystal ball.
but trying to project vehicle numbers and,
Yep.
and costs of road repairs and such, even 2 years out is impractical.
If I could say something, bodybuilder last time was 85,000, 2023, and now he's at 100 a quarter. 3 years.
Well, Chad can attest to how that works.
His equipment's a lot more
Discussing
expensive
that.
than mine.
Mass that used to be $20 or what, how much now?
120.
120? So. I guess the only thing I would need is, if no one has any other comments, is a motion to release this to Ellers to start working up projections on funding.
I'll make that motion.
Leslie will second.
Funding and financing.
Motion by Wired, seconded by Haas. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
I am going, I just want to go over the motion quick.
Yep.
To approve CIP to send to Ellers for funding.
To work on the funding workup. So they'll take, and the sources of funding here are all like GTA and debt or computer age, all that kind of stuff. So they'll take and project that out and try to block what is gonna be where and help us out with that.
Yep, to send to Ellers to work on funding workup.
Yep, that would be fair enough. All right. So Chad, it won't have anything for you until, have you heard anything back from the townships?
Just preliminary heard back from town of Waterloo and Nancy from Portland, and they're in support of it. I haven't heard back from Milford or Shields, but their relation to the budget is on the smaller side.
Yeah. Well, good, that's good to know, at least they,
I think they just saw the opportunity and the cost savings.
yeah. So, yeah, if we could save $600,000, if it's still there, hopefully.
Yeah.
Keep our fingers crossed, once we work through all this stuff, but. What's next on budget? Chief, do you wanna go through your handout, or would you rather not?
That was something you guys had asked for. It was, the numbers for overtime, based on everyone's overtime for the last year and a half. And, the comp time that I had in '25 and the comp time that I have this year. And since Polly became lieutenant, his comp time, which would equal the overtime, and those numbers are just straight time. And at the bottom there is the time and a half at that.
If you anticipated full staffing for the year, how much overtime would you normally have to work for covering comp times and vacations, I guess? I don't know if you can
I
spitball
would have to
that.
go back and look at the records prior to, me even being here, cause I've never been here at full.
Right. It's been so long since we've been full staff.
And we're almost there. I've got two in background right now.
Okay. Which is gonna help your overtime, obviously, right?
Yeah, to an extent,
Mm-hmm.
Once they're trained.
yeah.
thank you for putting this together for us so we have something to look at and we can see the actual numbers. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Some serious overtime. Hours worked. But we were very short at times as well too, so it makes sense that way.
And I took a lot of those hours knowing that I wasn't gonna get paid for them, so that the staff could have their family time, their time off, their days off.
Yep. Still works out to be overtime, right?
You know, and it takes away from my family,
Yep.
my time off. But at the same time, I knew what I was getting into.
Looking to see if I have anything else that's coming up right away that's pressing. Is this out here a budgetary thing? Or would be, yeah,
Yeah, the mayor had asked me to get quotes on windows for a budget. That was one that we got from Prairie Glass. They're the ones that did the south side windows a couple years back. And they
Are we
finally-
gonna- are we gonna see something for budget on that between the alterations out there and?
I'm waiting. Jeff Krieger, I've been on him and on and on. I don't know if we're gonna find a different contractor to put out for RFP. Well, I'm doing for the security wall.
Yep.
And then I got a quote from Prairie Glass. I'm waiting for another quote from Jefferson Glass for the front windows. I got Ryan Hush, waiting for a quote for him to redo or retrofit fans in the front office where the big globes are, to hopefully get some more air moving around in there to help with the heat and stuff in this late summer. But, yeah, I'll get numbers for you as close as soon as I can. I guess if we can't do it it's been like that for the last 5 to 8 years.
Right, that's one of those things we keep kicking this can down the
Yeah.
road too.
I mean, the glass guys told me the windows are supposed to last 10 to 15 years, and we're at year 26.
Colton cutscene or Colton.
So, they're not broke.
No. But that's like a bronze coating that they'll be on the outside,
Yeah.
reflective.
Yeah.
See a lot more buildings like that that have a lot of glass on it, they're putting that coating on the outside, or Mylar coating.
And on the police department side, it has to be on there, so they can't look through, see what's actually going, from the outside, so.
Will be dark enough to do the same.
I mean, like their windows right now, I don't know if you guys ever drive by here at night, the office lights are on, or you can see directly into the city hall, and if you go to the police department, you gotta walk up, physically look, but you can still see through it.
Right.
At CDA, we discussed an option for
What
the
happened to your-
window coverings also. We had like, Jennifer made like a mock-up mural.
My job description,
Yeah,
it's in here.
This,
it's not an agenda thing.
She told me to put it under general budget.
It should be
Been on there for how many months?
Thought there were two.
Yeah.
When I discussed it with her, putting it on there, she said, "Put it under general budget."
Yeah, actually.
I don't think that's right.
No, it should be
If it has to go
This
on,
isn't about money.
not yet,
yeah.
Right.
so I don't know if we can really,
Getting to, I know John first.
You can discuss it, you couldn't make a motion. If you push it off, I think it'll be okay.
It's in the packet. Can we talk about it? I don't know.
It's personnel.
But it's not a budgetary concern at this point,
Right.
so you can't,
But it is for 2027, isn't it, or no?
yeah, but this is general budget, and it doesn't have any money involved.
Yes.
That, you did have a, didn't you have a dollar amount on your parks budget for
In the
this?
parks budget, but the job description wouldn't be budgetary.
Right,
So I think that's where the mayor was.
So point of order, in our packet, we have, an updated job, or a new job description, right?
right, new, I think.
A new job description for, communications director for a city. And because it's not on the agenda as an agenda item, and it doesn't have to directly deal with budget at this point, the question is whether we can entertain discussion on it or not.
I'm leery.
I am leery as well, that makes two of us. Tim, what do you think? Being the elder statesman here. Eventually it will, if we decide to go forward with that, it will have a budget impact, but it's not at that point at this time, so.
You can't take any action on it.
Right.
It's not an agenda.
Where will we
You limit
discuss?
your
We would,
taking any action, period.
but not at this meeting.
No.
because The way the agenda's written.
Well, we'll kick it to the next finance meeting, which gets me to the next item on there. So we don't have the rolling task list, and there's nothing really put together for the rolling task list.
It's all budgetary anyway at this time of year.
What's that?
It's all budget this time of year anyway.
Pretty much. I would like to get some dates put together for next month. I know I'm gonna be gone some dates, in September.
And consulting my calendar as we speak.
I've got two calendars actually to consult, and I was dreading having to do this yet, so. While we're looking at calendars, does anybody else have anything to discuss budgetary? As long as we're still on the topic. Sort of surprising, because we're usually really busy at this time of year, but we started a little bit earlier.
I
this
think we
year,
started
so-
early, well, we should address the insurance thing. But
We
we
don't-
probably need a,
Yeah, we don't have the numbers back yet, so, Mike has been here helping out, Mike Shantz has been here helping out as a contract worker with, in our treasury department. He's working up a spreadsheet, to do calculations for us, wages and benefits and health insurance and all that. I believe for the department heads, point of view, I think we wanna probably have a meeting once we kinda get numbers together as far as health insurance especially, and get a scheduled date together where we can come in at some point and have employees, have the ability to come in and ask questions and go through this, cause it's gonna be a group decision. We're not I was compressed last year, and I apologize for that, on behalf of the committee and the council, but we'll try to do a little bit better this time, getting the information out. it's a moving ball, this health insurance, it really is. It's not anything that's very easy, but we can try to make it as easy as possible going forward. So there's been some proposals, given to go back the way it was before, but those are an open discussion. I think the employees that are affected most need to have input on. So that's where that is. Haven't really gotten any other funding information from the state yet. Kelly asked about workman's comp and those kind of things, insurance, that is usually in October sometime before we get those numbers. Sometimes we don't get it till almost November to work those numbers in. Hopefully there's not gonna be too much of a big upper. It's been pretty good. We're working on, I don't know if the department heads have gotten their asset list back to City Hall. So that's probably the big one they're waiting for, so they can see how that works out as far as insuring. Okay,
We'll have that turned in early next week.
what's that?
We'll have that turned in early next
Do
week.
did you anticipate a lot of changes because of the sewer plant that weren't on there before?
The sewer plant will be on there, but then we also have trucks that we don't even have, so one was duplicated and
Yeah,
stuff like that, so trying to clean that up.
okay. What is your thoughts? Kelly will have, their meeting is next week, so after that, she'll have her presentation up to the library. I will send out a listing of that, but if we can spitball a few dates in there, I will use that to offer to her first.
Are we meeting at the library for?
At the
We
library.
would, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm out the first week, I'll be missing the next meeting, I'll talk to you about that with family deal.
that's, the holiday, sort of the holiday week, or is that's the next week?
It's the week before.
So the
Before.
31st through the 4th?
Labor Day's on the 7th, so it's late this year.
Correct. Get an extra week of summer.
I will be out probably at least the 8th. So I'm available the 9th or the 10th. And then not the 11th. If we're not gonna do anything on a Friday, I would imagine.
No,
Available
right.
the 9th. Are you available the 9th?
yeah,
9th,
I could do the 9th. If you wanna pencil that in?
that's September.
6.
We'll set it for six PM for a start. Agenda to be determined once we get to there. So 9th, and then probably not till the next week again. I do not have anything that, Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, and then Thursday is our regular meeting again, so.
That's your third Wednesday. Are you available that Wednesday?
No, I'm not on the third Wednesday.
Okay.
And this might be for, not budgetary reasons, this is also, reviewing applications for hiring. Cause we do have applications in the hopper, we're gonna probably examine that in the next week here.
I mean, I can look at them on my own time and offer commentary to it, towards it.
Certainly,
Yes, I believe Denise was putting those together for you guys today.
Yeah, we got emails on them.
yep.
Or, not Denise.
Are we gonna try to get that in
They were put in
before?
a folder.
What's that?
Are we gonna try to get that in earlier than
If-
we're talking about the library, like possible.
if everybody's available, I mean, the 9th could be probably the soonest if you're gone, unless you wanna try to zoom in on a meeting.
You're here the
It's
night.
probably not practical.
I'm here the 9th.
No, I mean that week before. I don't know if we could do it
Oh.
any sooner than that, though.
I'm
That's
driving
just it.
back from San Diego, so
Yeah,
I wouldn't wanna try that in Montana.
so 9th might be it, and then that following week is when we would probably entertain, at least try to narrow it down on the 9th, cause that following week is finance. If it's something that we can progress through finance and get it to council that next week, that would be awesome, but
Okay.
that would be a priority over budget right now. 'Cause
Yeah.
we're getting to the point where we don't have a lot of numbers to work with to fill in the blanks until, like, we get numbers back from Ellers and the state, and we get the library inputted. We're still firming up a lot of the labor numbers in my view as well, that we probably won't, it's gonna probably take a couple weeks to verify all that stuff and get accurate numbers, so we got stuff to look at, but as that gets updated, you will see that in there.
So the
So-
only one kind of temporary scheduled is the 9th?
9th is temporary, and then the following week, I'm open pretty much 14th, 15th, 16th, and 17th is our regular finance meeting, so.
I could go 14.
Monday the 14th?
Yeah, I could do Monday the 14th.
I'm good that day. Are we talking 6 again or earlier?
We can schedule that.
We can schedule that, so 14th,
5:30 is pretty comfortable. 5 gets difficult with Beltline.
I'm good with 5:30.
I can write down 5:30. 16th, yay or nay?
Ooh. That's a Wednesday, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's my third Wednesday that I'm in.
What about the
Oh, that's
15th?
right.
Tuesday the 15th?
Oh, I got booked that night.
okay, then we'll do the 17th will be the regular meeting night. We'll start that early at 5:32 if you're available. Hopefully we'll have some stuff, at least we'll pencil it in at 5:30 right now unless you have a conflict.
No, I'm just gonna write it. It can't enter it fast enough.
Okay, that's 3.
So what's the second one? The
14th.
14th and
17th.
17th.
9th at 6, 14th at 5:30, and 17th at 5:30. And I will meet with the mayor and we'll discuss getting with the department heads to, we can get a meeting regarding health insurance in there someplace and we'll report on it. Hopefully at one of those meetings. When's it open enrollment usually? Remember?
October,
So,
October.
yeah, so we'll have to have a meeting and get a consensus before the end of the month, so, they have the right information in front of them for open enrollment.
And were they putting together some handouts for
That's the
the
thought,
employees?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thought.
Do you know when that discussion is gonna take place?
Nope. Jenny and I have discussed having a meeting, but it's just, been discussion at this point. We're still waiting to get all the numbers together first, so we know what we can put together as far as a presentation. Because I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of questions on how this works and how that works, and until we see what we're actually have to offer first. I'd rather not schedule something. That's what we did last year and ran into issues we're still dealing with today, so. I have nothing on the rolling task list. Other than that, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Where will move to adjourn?
Hasli will second.
The motion is second to adjourn. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Thank you.
of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We have a roll call.
Cummings here.
Who'll hear?
Zimmerman here.
Thomas here.
Where here?
Haslai here.
All right. Couple absences, but that's all right. We'll keep going. Meeting minutes approval of August 6th, 2026.
Cummings will make a motion to approve the meeting minutes from August 6th.
Zimmerman will second.
Motion by Cummings, second by Zimmerman. All those in favor say aye.
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 Aye, motion carried. Citizen input or public comment? Is there anybody here with comments? Seeing none, progress to number 4, meeting summaries since last council meeting. Water and light, Richard, would you like to do it again? We did it last meeting,
Sure, I've got the agenda up.
okay?
We reviewed the bills, had a Portzen pay, which you'll see later, Q2 financials, little PFAS information, and customer complaint.
All right. 8/12, 8/17, and 8/18 was special finance meetings. All of those had to deal with specific budget presentations from various departments. 8/13, cable board. Nobody was nothing here, all right. And 8/18, CDA.
CDA was canceled due to finance meetings.
All right. CDA is canceled. Okay. Number 5, consent agenda items. Those are in your packet. Entertain a motion to approve
Cummings will make a
those.
motion to approve the consent agenda items.
Wait, will second.
Motion by Cummings, seconded by Wired. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Number 6, recommendations of boards, committees, and commissions. First is the Finance Committee. July 2026 financial statements were not ready for publishing at this time, so I will entertain a motion to defer those.
Cummings will make a motion to defer the July 2026 financial statements.
Zimmerman will second.
Motion by Cummings, seconded by Zimmerman. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Resolution 2026-43, authorizing the act on behalf of the city of Waterloo. And where is that one? So this has to do with the resolution authorizing the oversight of our credit card accounts. Obviously, it's in flux now while we have a opening with treasurer and clerk. So this authorizes alternate people to act in that regard.
Cummings will make a motion to approve the resolution 2026-43, authorizing to act on behalf of the city of Waterloo.
Wait, will second.
Motion by Cummings, second by Wire. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. 6B Parks, Resolution 2026-41, rescinding the Resolution 2013-50, the loaning of artwork. I don't know if you had a chance to look through the packet. This is in regards to the Waterloo Regional Trailhead. Has artwork that has been displayed since 2013, correct? Up there, from time to time is the need to take that down. So over the course of the last few months here, it's been determined whether we should continue to have that or not. They are part of a collection from the Ellis Family Trust that was on loan to be displayed at the trailhead. But the question is, going forward, is whether we want to continue to have that liability for damage to that artwork. Gabe, do you have anything else you may want to fill in on that, or is that pretty much covered?
Do we know the dollar amount of what the insurance is paying for?
Insurance doesn't cover anything right now. We're not paying, there is no budgetary item listed to it. But if there's any damage to any of the paintings, it's a guesstimation. It's like collecting baseball cards. How much is it worth to the next person? She has between 10 and 15, huh?
Are we responsible for that if it's
So
loaned?
with this resolution, we are.
Right.
So if something were to happen, so what's happening is, when somebody comes in for a party, yes, the pictures go with the building very well. But when somebody has a birthday party for a 5-year-old, they don't want pictures hanging up. So we've been having them put them nicely in the storage closet that's in there. And then they're supposed to put them back up, otherwise myself, or sometimes, I think, have you put them up before? Like, we try to put them back up. There was a party up there, Laura went in, or the person went into the building and she saw it was unlocked, and so she went in and then saw that the pictures were in the closet, nicely stacked. Party was on a Saturday, she was in there on a Sunday, and she was upset. I tried to explain to her like what we do, and she came back with an answer that she would like me to call her every week to have them picked up and put back after, if there was a party up there. And I told her that I'm not willing to do that. We've been taking care of them. There hasn't been anything wrong in the last 13 years. And rescinding the resolution does not take away if she wants to keep them up there. It just takes away that responsibility for us.
So, yeah, so that realizing that there is some liability to an art collection that is on display, but is still, the city is liable. That's why this resolution is in front of the council at this time. Laura did email on Wednesday asking for her comments to be read into the minutes. So I will read that. My siblings and I are very pleased that the members of the public and Trek employees had the opportunity to enjoy choice paintings and prints from my mother's collection for the last 13 years. These works of art showcase Jefferson County landscapes, wildflowers, and wildlife and the area, or the talent of area artists. I received many appreciative comments over these pieces over the years. It was our pleasure to make them available for the public to view at no charge to the city. I expect you will vote to approve Resolution 2641 and rescind the art loan agreement that the council approved in 2013. These pieces of art are of my inheritance, and I am looking forward to adding them to the rest of the collection. Assuming the resolution is approved, I expect to be notified when the trailhead will be unlocked so I can personally remove my property from the facility, with one important exception. The exception is a large oil painting by Carl Yasko, which is 80 by 64. It's wood framed. A figure gazing towards rolling hills, prairie plants in the foreground. There is some crazed patch in the corner, in the lower corner, so restoration experts recommend the painting not be moved again. Consequently, the painting was permanently mounted at the Waterloo trailhead by Gary Ergus and Jeff Robinson with Common Council and Mayor approval. It is mounted in a safe and inaccessible place, high up on the wall of the trailhead rental space. It will be purposely mounted too high to be affected by activities people renting the space are allowed to do. I do not have the equipment or the ability to move the painting. I am concerned about the risk of moving it. Therefore, I'm open to leaving the painting where it is. So she wished those thoughts to be put forward. The options, basically, we can rescind this resolution. We can table it until we study how to dispose of, figure out the disposition of this Yasko painting in question. We can amend the resolution to exclude the painting that's mounted there, or we can just pass the resolution and take the responsibility for removing that painting along with the rest of the
If I may add,
yeah.
that painting is the most expensive piece in the collection as well. And Chad has information on the placement of the painting.
Painting, it's a question, Jeff and I installed that painting, and it's not permanently mounted to the wall, it's held up with light bolts and a cable, so it can be taken down, just as easy as the rest of them.
Okay.
But, it's not my decision-making, hang there, I'm just letting
We're
you know
just
that part.
giving you we're just giving you the information.
She wants to remove all of them except that.
But is it because she thinks it's permanently mounted and that's why she wants to leave
Right, so if
that
it's
one?
not, she would want that one maybe.
Yeah, I think the ultimate question would be, does the city want to take responsibility for the collection as it is now being displayed there, or do we want the collection to be removed from the premise so we're not liable for it going forward?
Yeah, cause is she gonna, if it gets damaged?
If it gets damaged,
Why
right?
is she going into the building anyways when she doesn't have authorization?
She had a
to-
key.
So,
It's another one of those things that come along with this whole
yeah.
situation.
When the building was built in 2013, I wasn't here. Now with this happening, I've sent out feelers per se to certain individuals and found out that there's a lot of people with keys that we don't know about. Actually, this week, yesterday, the locks were all changed and now we have all new keys. She had a key for the facility. We had a disagreement on her having a key. And that's, I think, what really brought this about.
Yeah, I feel like she should have a
I
key.
think we have, rescind it and then have her remove them, and then we can be there and help her remove that other painting. I don't think we should be liable for it, cause if that is the most expensive one, I don't wanna be liable, or have Gabe be liable,
I agree.
or any of us be liable.
If she's gonna take one, she's gonna take all, in my opinion.
What's your pleasure?
Cummings will make a motion to approve the resolution 2026-41, rescind resolution 2013-50, loan of artwork.
Is there one second?
Got a motion by Cummings, second by Zimmerman.
Question?
Hold on.
I got some statements.
By Zimmerman. Discussion.
First of all, I'd like to thank the Ellis family for their donation of the family's artwork at the trailhead over the past 13 years. I think it was very nice of them to do that. I'm disappointed that we were allowing people, individuals, to be moving the artwork around for whatever reason. I think seeing it was put in our care, we should have, if it was going to be moved, I think we should have made sure that it was being moved in a safe manner and being returned in a safe manner. But again, my main point is I want to thank them for allowing it to be there. And I'm sorry it was taken care of the way it was.
With that, can I make a statement? I think we were taking care of it very well. It was constantly being taken care of when they put it away. It was discussed. They were putting it back properly. It's been going on for 10 years. There is nothing wrong with any of the artwork. We are not forcing her to remove it. It has been her decision from the beginning. And you can see in her email that she made that decision, not us. We were taking care of it. It was well taken care of. What she is asking now is above and beyond what I should be doing for the artwork, or what the Parks Department should be doing. It is not my responsibility to every week call her to set up a meeting for her to remove the artwork herself. That's I think beyond the scope of work for the Parks Department.
Okay. Any other comments?
I would like to do one in rebuttal. I wasn't asking the parks to take it down weekly. I'm not sure. We are the stewards of that artwork. Allowing other people, and I'm grateful that nothing happened to it over the 13 years. That doesn't mean that tomorrow something doesn't happen.
Correct.
And that's my point. That's all I have to say.
No other discussion? We'll call a question. All those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion, against?
Aye.
Motion carries. Public Works, RFP approval for waste management. This is our recycling and garbage contract is coming up for renewal. So this was the, would be the request for proposal that'll go out, for services in the future, 2027 and beyond. Hopefully you had a chance to review that. I will take a motion to approve that proposal to be sent out.
Cummings will make the motion to approve the RFP approval for the waste management.
Wired will second.
A motion by Cummings, second by Wired. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Waterloo Water and Light, Portzen Pay, number 35. How many more do we have possibly? Are we getting down there, or we're still gonna be trickling some in?
Coming on out.
So this one is in the amount of $437,872.73.
Cummings will make that motion for that set amount.
Wired will second.
Got a motion by Cummings, seconded by Wired. Roll call?
Cummings, yes.
Cool, yes.
Zimmerman, yes.
Thomas, yes.
Wired, yes.
Elsa, yes.
Motion carries. Future agenda items, and announcements. Anybody have any announcements to?
Just real quick, I would like to thank everybody for your support to fill the spot. It was a great success this year, and we're looking forward to next year. That room is absolutely full again to hand out.
Incredible participation. I made a chance to get up there for a little bit, and it was well attended and looked like a very fun day. It really was.
Wiener and Carl planning is fully underway. As you can see, lots of posts out there. We're still looking for volunteers, so we need help serving hot dogs and sauerkraut for sure. So, need volunteers.
Always could use volunteers.
Never enough.
Cummings will make a motion to adjourn.
Zimmerman will second.
Motion by Cummings, second by Zimmerman. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. We are adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.